Yo, what up, everybody? Dre Day in the place to be. What's going on? Oh shit, I should probably not use this jacket on this thing because it's my company jacket. Anyways, what's up, everybody? How's it going? I feel you. It's good to be here in the place to be. It's been a while since I gave you some Dasher series action, and I apologize, but we've been busy with the new league coming up, the new season starting, doing some stuff, getting some stuff done, and it just a holiday and all that stuff. But I could talk about it by myself, or I could say what I always say. Let's bring in the guest. He's your friend. He's my friend. He's everybody's friend. It's Semp. What's up, Semp?
How goes it?
That's a face reveal for everybody. Now, Fathead might go crazy on the face. I don't know. That sounds funny. Scratch that. Never mind. Forget I said that. That's out of context. That sounds weird. Oh,
feel free.
Why the name Semp, man? What is it? I ask everybody. It's not that your name is weird.
Semp. It was like when I was little, I was obsessed with the Marine Corps, and I thought that was what I wanted to do with my life. So like the Semper Fidelis, like they're always faithful saying.
Okay. So this is the military then. Semper, is it Semper Fi?
Yeah.
Okay.
And I just took Semper and then Narc. I don't know why, but Narc sounded cool. And I was like 10 years old, so I'm trying to remember the name of the game.
Oh, Narc was a dope game. You talking about the one for Nintendo?
Yeah, something like that. Yeah, but I picked it up from somewhere, and that was like my first screen name on anything like AOL, Instant Message, Semper. So ever since then, it's always been my mind.
That's crazy. Like, hey, yo, is there a narc in the room? Well, that guy's name Semper. I mean, that's just but that was a dope game though. I'll give you that. That Nintendo game was dope. I remember used to like have to bust people, and then they even redid it for Xbox. So you sold drugs. Oh, it was awesome, man. That was a dope game. So. Thanks for coming, man. Thanks for joining me. Have you been paying attention to anything, other things going on in the Hyper Dash world, Dash League?
Well, we had my new team, Fire. We just had our first scrimmage. We won the payload, lost the waterway 2-1 at the countdown.
Jesus. All right.
Lost control track. But for our first scrim, I think we did fantastically. I love the people on my team. I was originally on Death. And Death did some really good recruiting and just got some players that I felt I didn't really belong on the team anymore. Like I didn't want to let them down because I felt like they were all kind of better than me. And then I found out USPS and Gadget Man were putting a team together. I was like, I love USPS and I love Gadget Man. And then I found out TGSML was going to be on there. And I was like, yeah, absolutely. Count me in for sure because those are like three of my favorite people in Hyperdash. But so new team, new season, first season, and we're excited to just have some fun, grow as a team, and it is what it is.
Yeah, man, it's awesome seeing. I know there was a little bit of controversy because of the division. I always say controversy, but there was a little turmoil because of the mixing of both divisions. Supposedly there was no such thing as a Division 2, even though they had Division 2 rosters. But
Right.
that they never wanted that for everybody, so they decided to bring everybody together. And some people say force people to play match together. Some people say opportunity. It depends on how you look at it. What do you think about all that, man? What do you think about the mixing of the two divisions?
Yeah, so that was contentious, and nobody on Death really wanted that to happen. And then talking to Quadio about it, Quadio has a special way about him of reasoning and calming people down and having them see his way. He'd be a great player. But the more you think about it, it's like, do I want to play the same 5 teams for a few months? Like, it just seems like it just makes perfect sense to merge them because some teams are just going to get stomped. That's the nature of the beast. There's some players on there that are like, absolutely, most of us will never get to their level. And there's no reason why we shouldn't at least play against them and, try to take some pointers off of them or just see how they move and see how they work as a team. And I think it makes sense, 14, 15 teams, however many teams it is going to be so much more fun and so much more of a variety than playing the same 5 teams over and over again,
And I heard that there might be because of the MMR or whatever it is they're using that it's going to be fairly matched. What do you think about all that, man?
Yeah, we got to get some more practices in to have anybody be fairly matched. But yeah, I think it's going to be fair. There's certain teams that are going to be dominant and just absolutely slay the rest of the teams, and that's just the way it is. I don't know. Honestly, I look forward to those matches because you can always surprise people. You can always pull together as a team and make something happen.
Hell yeah! Shout outs to FR, Onyx, and all those teams. I've seen them do some crazy stuff in the end, and they have my respect. And like I tell everybody, you need the top teams, and you need the bottom teams just as much as you need the top teams, because without that, we're not a league. I mean, I love the sport. I love playing. I feel bad that some teams, whatever you do, people are gonna get stopped. I'm sorry. I'm gonna be one of the people getting stomped. It's fine. I like dying. It's fun, but it's remember, in the end, it's a game, and we're all playing for the league. We all have our part. You know what I mean?
Yeah, like the scrimmage against Life the other day. One of their newest players, Cornbread, was using dual SMGs on control point from way on the other side of the map, and I think he made the difference in that game. And that's one of those things, like, I don't know anybody I know you like SMGs, obviously, but yeah. I don't know, like, that's never been a discussion on our team of how those could be useful. So playing another team that we've never played before, we know them all, played with all of them, other than Cornbread. Something like that pops up and it just adds to your team. It just adds another dynamic that you can use, like another tool in your chest.
Yes. Whenever I'm getting whooped or if somebody's shooting me, I'll make it my mission just to figure out how to get past that one thing. And that way, even if I lose, at least I got that goal done. Like, it's something to get done. Yeah. And then you have that in your back pocket. You're like, oh, I know this little move that get over there real quick. Or I know this and that. Or you trying to use my move against me? Give me my SMGs. No, I'm just kidding. I had a flashback. Sorry. So let's get right into it real quick. Let's get the basics out the way. How'd you hear about Hyperdash?
So I watched a video on how to side load. I had a quest 1 and I saw side quests and I was trying to figure that out. And then I was looking at different games and there's not too many shooters on side quests. There wasn't at the time. And I saw a Hyperdash. I feel like I saw a YouTube video or something where somebody was saying this game is coming to side quests and it's like a 5-on-5 shooter. And I was like, yeah, absolutely. I would love to try that out. And then I downloaded it. And at the time I was playing, Pistol Whip, and wasn't really into Beat Saber, but a few other games. And I was okay with quests, like I was sold on VR. Like I was, I sold my Xbox, I sold my PS4 because I stopped using them, I was sold on. And then I downloaded Hyperdash, and that night I plugged in I've got 20,000 milliamp batteries all over the house. I put 2 of those in my back pocket, and I spent 7 or 8 hours straight playing.
Damn, no way.
It was something that was so foreign. I shoot guns as a hobby, and it's impossible to shoot 2 guns at the same time. There's only maybe 1 or 2 people in the world that can do it successfully. So being forced to do it in the game, it was something I've never experienced before. And the dashing too, that 2 guns plus the dashing and just trying to lobby shots, and man, I fell in love that first night, and I ended up playing for 7 hours straight. It was the longest I've ever played a game, period.
Wow, dude! I mean, you should get an award just for playing that long. I mean, you hear that? Triangle Factory. This guy played the game for 8 hours. I wonder if that's the record. I wonder if anybody's played the game straight longer, because I could do 30 minutes, maybe an hour, and my head's hurting, my back's hurting. I'm old, I guess, because I can't take it. My body breaks down. And that's that. I'm amazed, dude. Congratulations, man. Stand up for this guy. Clap. I want everybody in their house to be clapping right now. Goddamn. That's amazing. So then you got into it. Obviously, you loved the game. I mean, yeah, I had the same effect. Uh, I'm not so much a gun guy, but the gun games in VR was amazing. Like, it was spectacular. Like, I got a few of them. But once I got Hyper Dash, there was nothing else like it. Did you try the dash in real life the first few days after playing the game?
Yeah, it just you play enough hours of it. Something about I had I played Halo back in the day, and the game that I had the most hours in period pre Hyperdash was Sky. Like I love Skyrim more than anything in the world. I was addicted to that.
Damn.
But Hyperdash, like man, after a couple of days of playing it, I'm walking around the house and it's just like I'm reaching for the dash button because I'm moving so damn slow.
Yes.
Like it's lit me on the other side of the house already. You're like, come on.
I always make this comment that at work I tripped or I almost tripped. I stumbled because I went to dash like a dumbass. And I was like, oh, that's not real. But Skyrim, I had that game for Xbox 360, Xbox One. And the only reason why I haven't played it is because everybody who talks about it loves it. And I'm scared to get lost in that game. Like, I'm scared to go in and never come out. But I've heard amazing things about it since it came out. And I've been scared to play it ever since, man. Should I start it? Or I need to dedicate a lot of time, no?
Yeah, but it'll take away from Hyperdash time, but no, you'll spend at least 200 plus hours in it. Like minimum, you'll spend 200 hours.
I've heard people that have never ever beat the game and they just live the life. They just live the life and they like bought property and have jobs. And I was like, what? I'm like, that's weird. Okay.
After a few different playthroughs, like it'll get old, but it something about that game stuck with me because I gave up playing games, college and stuff. That was the only game I really played going through college was Skyrim. If I had time, that's all I wanted to play. Man, if I had Hyperdash, I wouldn't have grabbed it.
Man, I mean, if I had VR back in the days, like when I never even thought about that. Like, yeah, I'm see, because I'm 37, so I'm old. So if I had VR back in my days, it was Virtual Boy. Remember that? For the Nintendo.
Yeah.
But dude, number one, everybody would have been punched. Like there would have been so many fights because of people hitting each other with the VR headset on. And then number two, it would have been nuts, man. There would have been like a war of VR going across because it was during the water wars. You just took me back. You just took me back to those times. I'm talking out of my ass now. When you got into Hyperdash, did you know about the league right away, or did you find out about it later?
I started seeing players with like team or clan names and stuff, and so I was curious, like how they were organizing. I had never used Discord before, and so they're like, join the Discord. And so I joined the Discord, and man, I love the Discord so much. I had my office switch over from Slack to a Discord channel because there's just so much better than Slack. Like everything, Discord is amazing. I love it. Like cheers to whoever made it. But I don't even know how I found Death. I think I played with Bulldog for, a few games in a row. And I think maybe it wasn't even Bulldog. I don't know. It was serendipitous that I found the Discord, or at least looked for the Discord, because I'd never used it before. And then I get on and Claudio, of course, had the Freshman Friday, and that's what set it all off. Like I did Freshman Friday, and I was like, you could just hang out in here and talk and like not kill each other and not be freaking out the whole time. Like, got off the dude. Let me tell you. So I played football when I was younger. Like some sports that had adrenaline rush. Like you would get that adrenaline rush, but I've never experienced something that just consistently gets my heart going and gets like I get done playing and I'm like this. Like,
yes. It's the Hyperdash drug effect, man. I don't know if they like me saying that, but that's what I feel like. I feel adrenaline pumped and shaky, and honestly, I want to get out of it because I feel weird. But then when I get out of it, I'm just fiending for more. Maybe
it's really, really addicting. There's something really special about it.
Oh yeah, man. Oh yeah, and Dashley, it's doing it, man. So it's that's crazy too about the Discord. I was gonna say is because a lot of people, including I, we the only reason I've heard of Discord, but the only reason I actually used it was because of this game, because that's the only way you could get the game back in the days before side quests was through the Discord.
I just read that today. I didn't know that. That's
Yeah.
funny.
And then I met these awesome people, and then I saw a message from Chapo, and he was like, "Yo, you want to join Hell's Hitman?" And I was like, "Yeah, I guess." Well, he didn't say Hell's Hitman; he said HH, and I was like, "What does it stand for?" Anyways, shout outs to the homie El Chappy.
Yeah.
That's cool that they picked you up for death. I think it's crazy that Lad had a crazy plan this whole time just to coax everybody into Division 2 and then getting them out of the wild and then just eating them up into his league like he did, man. We're going to get stopped.
Yeah, it's just it was just going to get boring, and I agree with them totally. Like after I see the plan and see that they have some kind of plan in place to make it more matchmaking, like more not fair, but you know what I mean. Like there's like we have no business playing TBD today. We might have some business playing them in a month or two. You know, like I don't know. You never know what'll happen, but nobody wants to watch 6 teams play each other over and over again. You know?
Yeah.
So.
No, you know what? When you say it like that, you make yeah. I didn't even think about that. If you mentioned it before, I must not. Yeah, you're right. Because it would have been the same tournament every like 2 months. But
Yeah, it's like woo, in life again. Yeah, let's get excited for that. You know, who knows what's gonna happen?
I'm just giving him a hard time though. I'm just kidding. And shout outs to the homie. I like to call Quad a Professor Quad because he's got all those people learning. I send my homie Eddie his way, and hopefully Eddie comes out and we're gonna start a new team and it's gonna be awesome. What's your favorite weapon?
And, my favorite weapon, pistols, but I was shotguns, and somebody told me that I was wasting my time with shotguns, and I'm at like 4,500 kills with the shotguns right now. I'm pretty close to the gold, and so I almost want to keep using them to get the gold. But I you know, they nerfed the staplers, and then I stopped trying with them, and then I watched a game with Recco after the nerf, and he was still shredding people up with staplers, and I was like, okay, if he can do it, then I can do it. And so I started using staplers, and it's like, dude, all of a sudden I'm clearing the cart, I'm team killing, I'm killing like 15 people in a row some games, like just shredding with staplers. So I've been focusing on staplers a little bit more.
Okay. Yeah, I heard about the staplers right after they nerfed my SMGs in the beginning, and I started using them and understood what it, because the reload's magnificent on those. It's almost instant. It used to be, whatever. But now the reload on the SMGs and the staplers, I feel like are kind of like super long. Like they just punished everybody.
And after I watched what Corn did to my team in our first scrimmage with the SMGs, the past couple of days I've been messing around with SMG, or yesterday and today I've been messing around with SMGs, and they have their purpose. I think every gun has its purpose. I'm the worst with. You'll never see this ever. Shocks, I like them. Sometimes, like on our payload match, I think it helped make the difference to get us that final push. You know, using them how they're intended to be used. Some people use them in crazy ways I'll never be able to, just jumping around, slashing people with shocks and whatever. But I'm sold on staplers. I'm going to commit to learning how to use those to the best of my ability because, pistols are good. You spawn with probably the best gun in the game, and everybody should learn how to use those. And
pistols
kind of had to
good,
go back
man. Pistols
to
are
basic.
Good. But pistols are good, man. You're absolutely right. I took it on a recommendation because people always say those are the ones you start with, so why not just use those the best and then figure out something else? And they do kill fast, man, and the reload is nice. And I mean, the pistol's your best option in the end. But I'll never drop the SMGs.
Yeah, well, you're on to something, man. They work. They work if you hit people with them.
If you could have your own weapon, like any weapon you want in the game, what kind of weapon you want in the game?
I'd want some sort of light machine gun, like some kind of two-handed, heavy-hitting, slow-firing light machine gun.
Ah, interesting. I like that. I figured out how to do my own bomb vest. I just go run up and I just make sure that I use my sprint all the way up to the payload and then shoot down. Boom! And that's my bomb vest. That's how I take out the payload now. So I got around them. Hopefully they come up with my boomerang. That's the one that I want.
Yeah, I think that's yeah. I read that. I think that's a great idea.
I mean, it'll happen one day. It'll happen. I'm confident. Nah, it won't happen. What kind of stage would you create if you could create one?
What kind of like map?
Map, like yeah, your own map. And by the way, shout outs to the dudes creating the maps. I know you guys are out there. Hey, it's looking nice.
And I gotta say, whoever designs the maps it's perfect. I think everything about every map is perfect. Like I know when they did the art pass for Canyon, it ticked a lot of people off because you lost like the ledge after the first big hill and stuff. But Canyon's beautiful, man. I think it plays really well too. My favorite map is Waterway. I'm not good at Waterway. But it's my favorite map. I think it's beautiful. It's nice to be outside in the sun in VR. There's something special about Waterway. I think it's just absolutely perfect. If I was going to make a map, I wouldn't be good enough to make Waterway, but I would make Waterway. You know?
Oh my god, why does everybody like Waterway? I don't get it, man. I give it a chance though. I've been trying. In my defense, I play the map. I don't back out right away unless it's just starting. But if I have to go, I go, and I suck at it.
Would you take Corey over it though?
I like Corey. Corey's cool, but I'm a payload guy. I like the payloads, but don't get it twisted. I'm not good at any of the maps. I play the game and I participate and I know my place, and I never expect to be on the top.
Cheers to that.
Yeah, but it's all fun, man. This is an awesome game. I recommend you get it. It's just about to be released. That's awesome, dude. I'm excited. I can't wait for the team. They've been through so much. They've done so much for us. I mean,
I would literally take out a second mortgage on my house if that's what they were charging for this game. I would pay. Name your price, I'd pay.
yeah, dude. No, I'm hoping that they put it at a nice price to compete with the other ones because I want everybody to try this game. I really want them to try it because I know they'll love it. It's kind of like VR. I know once you try VR, you're gonna love it. Well, once you try this game, you're gonna love it, and on top of that, you're gonna love VR. It's gonna sell headsets.
Yeah.
It's a good contrast compared to Pop One too, which is it's a good shooting game and it has its mechanics, but it's a little slower, a little, it's got its pace.
It's just boring, man. I tried Pop One and I returned it like within the time zone to get your refund. Like I was like, why am I playing this and not playing Hyperdash? Like this. The first VR anything I tried was Super Hot. I thought that blew my mind, and I've never seen anything like that in my life. Like VR, I'd never tried it before, and then just looking back at how much better Hyperdash seems to be than everything else that's out there. Like I know Half-Life Alyx is beautiful; it's got a great story. He's great about it, but replayability, like there's not too many VR games that give you enough to want to keep playing it. And like Hyperdash is like the only game that I have on my Quest 2 now. Like I have Lies Beneath. That's a great game. That scared the crap out of me. I haven't finished it yet because I don't like playing that when I'm alone. Like it scares the crap out of me. I don't know what it is about that game, but so it's replayable. But as far as like intensity, looks, smoothness, like I know a lot of people complain about hit reg and lag and stuff, but think back to the Halo 2 days, lag all day, and the old Call of Duties, like Call of Duty was unplayable. If you look back at playing Call of Duty and your shots not counting, Call of Duty was totally unplayable, but people still played it because it was a great game. I think Hyperdash will survive any of the criticism that anybody has given this game. I think it's as close to perfect as we can have right now, and I think it is the Halo 2 of this generation. There's something special about this game. Like I'm sorry to keep saying that, but
no, you're right. It needs to be said because people this game I explain to people when they're watching the leagues, like the matches, and I'm like, okay, you got your joysticks and you got your Warzone or whatever, right? But these people, this is a fun game, right? It looks cool. It looks fast, right? Now imagine those people are in VR headsets, turning around, moving, doing dodging, like, and then they're like, "Oh, damn! I didn't even think about that." I was like, "Exactly. It's not only a game, but it's like a VR. Like it's crazy." And the fast pace and the color scheme. I love the bright colors, and I love the layouts, and I love the payloads, except Waterway, and all that good stuff, man. Everything about it is awesome. So I'm with you on it, man. No, say it, man. Say it.
Yeah, I really appreciate you having me on too, man. I've watched every single one of your videos, and watching Dash League like commentary is hilarious. Man. You're so hype. Like I hope they do something for you because you've done something special for Hyper Dash, and I think you probably brought in people that otherwise wouldn't have heard of the game or wouldn't have cared, or you know what I'm saying. Like, I appreciate.
Well, I don't know because I don't know if too many people like my commentary, but I appreciate that you like it, man. That's awesome, dude. And yeah, we do. Everybody at the league, the board, we all do it for you guys. I mean, we all love the game, and it brings us together. It's cool. It's cool the community that's brought us together, because I don't know if you and I would be talking on any other terms, like. And this opens the door to other things, like you like other games. What were we talking about before we started recording?
Skyrim or something else. I don't remember.
I forgot, man. Me too. God damn it. Interview stuff.
The 9% right here.
Oh, okay. Well, Semp, damn, I could keep talking forever. I'd love to talk more about Fire. I'd love to talk about, what you think about the league and the season 2 coming up. But, we can end it now. You have any shout outs to give out to anybody?
Shout out to Grim Reaper, who just goes by Death Reaper these days. He's trying his best to hold Soul together. I don't know if you're in Soul, but it started out as Death, and then we split up because we recruited too well and turned into Life and Death, and now it's Fire, Life and Death. And there will be a 4th team, really soon. And him and Reefer are holding together Soul to make it a really, really nice place. I think it's the nicest and just kindest, most, everybody's just nice there in Soul. You won't find anybody like egging you on or harassing or anything. They're doing a great job with Soul. If you haven't checked out Soul, everybody in there is just super nice, just great people.
Okay. Well, shout outs to them and what they're doing. Maybe I could get them on and they could talk about it right here. Anybody else, man?
And that's it.
Okay.
I will say thank you, Tor. Tor was one of the first people that welcomed me into Hyperdash, and I had a ball game. If anybody's brand new, they don't know what ball is, but it was a game with a ball in Hyperdash. And he hated ball, I guess. And so we were about to start the game, and he walks over to us. And he's like, "I'm going to apologize in advance for what I'm about to do to you." And then the ball game, it was 5-0 or whatever. He scored so many points in 10 seconds. It was ridiculous. But he was just, I think he really wants to help people out. And he's a great guy. One of the favorite people I've ever met in a game, period, is Tor.
He is great. If you have a chance, check out his Dasher series he did here. That's not for you. That's for them watching. But yeah, he's a great guy and an even better player. It's amazing. Well, thanks, Semp, for joining me. I appreciate you being here. Like I said, we could have got to some more, but time flies and batteries die because they're dramatic. They don't just have to run out; they have to die.
That's right.
But I'd like to give a shout out to everybody watching. Thank you so much. Once again, 1,000 subscribers because of you guys. I couldn't do it without Dash League TV. And new season starting. I'll be streaming this Saturday. I think 2 matches, maybe more. Who knows? But it's gonna be crazy. Shout outs to my fellow casters at Ascend VR and Classic Scout and the Dash League Network. Shout outs to everybody, Lat, the board, for putting this ish together and dealing with all the crap that's going down. There's so much drama that we didn't even get a chance to get into, but hey, this was a good uplifting show. Screw the drama today. And shout outs to Semp for being here. Good luck in the season. We know our place, and let's do it. Let's get it done.
Thanks for having me on, man. That was fun. It was a lot of fun.
Dasher TV, baby. This is how we do it. We're going to be bringing you some more Dasher series soon. But till then, we're going to get the hell out of here because you only got 1% now. All right, peace.
Cheers, man. Have a good night.
Good night.